Hello everyone, welcome to your 2021 Pick a Card career reading. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This is Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, Pile 4, and Pile 5. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get started with Pile 1. Okay, for Pile 1, this is your 2021 career reading. Let's start off with the beginning of the year. You guys got the Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Hermit card. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through it when it comes to not only the way your workplace treats you, but the way others outside treat you. I feel like this is more of a mental game you guys are playing when it comes to your money, and I think that's dangerous. But let me explain what I mean. We have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the beginning of the year. We have someone who uses their communication skills to get further ahead, and I feel like a lot of you guys have been having trouble with that. You guys have been having trouble with communicating clearly as of lately of what exactly you want, and I feel like that's hindering you guys a lot when it comes to not only your money but your self-esteem. This year is going to present new ways of looking at the projects that you have. It's more of a detail-oriented year for you guys. You guys are willing to put in the work enough to create something that you can really financially sit in. And I feel like that's a long-term goal for a lot of you guys. Some people have like this work bug that they want to work their entire lives, and they just want to be busy their entire lives, but I don't feel like you guys are necessarily on that same path or road. A lot of you guys are willing to leave behind a lot of emotional damage and a lot of that emotional damage that your job has given you in order to move forward happier. A lot of you guys are stuck in this place in your life where you don't really, regardless of what you're going through, you don't really see yourself working in the position that you're in forever. And I'm getting that. A lot of you guys this year is going to be huge changes for your workplace. This is a new job. A lot of you guys are making money from your creativity. A lot of you guys could be wanting to go into architecture or computer design, or even anything that has to do with like putting creativity quickly into your work. A lot of you guys are moving into that kind of sphere and moving away from the jobs that you once had. Sometimes, when a mirror gets broken, it really can't get fixed again, not in the way that it was. And I feel like that has happened with you and your jobs. A lot of you guys could be going through things right now, and I'm telling you this because it's going to end. By the end of 2021, you guys are going to be in a really, really, really great place. Not only are you going to be focused on creativity, but you guys are going to be able to move forward when it comes to passionate projects. I think there's a difference between being creative and being passionate, wanting to really give yourself to your work. I'm seeing that a lot of you guys, if you choose to move forward, you might be making, I'm gonna say a lot of you guys are going to be making a lot of money if you choose to move into your creative endeavors. With the job or the job workplace money situation that you guys are currently having, it's not going to end in the way that you think that you guys see it coming. I think that you guys, I think that you guys see that you already don't like the place that you're in, and you're willing to move forward. When it comes to family, for a lot of you guys, I'd be careful with working with them. A lot of you guys have ideas when it comes to family members. You could be family oriented. I'd be careful with starting projects with them at this particular time, because this is more of a time where you guys need to learn how to perfect your own craft to move forward in a go-getter way. By focusing on what you actually love to do, you guys create this kind of, not persona, but you guys kind of create someone who's in you, that has always been in you, that is able to go for what they want instead of sitting back in the place that they've been quietly. I want you guys to be aware of the things that you say to people. This year is a year where everything that you say will affect someone. This isn't one of those years where you could just, a lot of you guys can be transitioning into work, from workers to bosses, and I think that a lot of you guys are putting in a lot of work to do that, to move forward in a career. If you currently don't mind your job, or like your job, I still sense communication at a workplace being the main focus of your conflicts here. Also, as far as money goes, in 2021, you guys will be making quite a bit of money, and it's not just money that you guys are in, it's really happiness that you guys are in. By the end of 2021, you guys there's going to be a period in the end where you literally haven't made this much money before, and it's going to be something where I'm seeing that it's a large sum of money that you actually choose to save instead of spending. So it's this chunk of money that you get, and you really just choose to keep a little bit of it and continue moving forward with these kind of passion projects. This year for you guys is really about knowing when to walk away from something. The first half of the year, you guys it's gonna be difficult because of the place that you guys are in right now. You guys aren't able to see through your own kind of mind right now, and it sucks, but by the end, you guys are going to know what it feels like to gain and make money off of creativity. It's gonna be a weird feeling, and you're gonna kind of feel like you need more support almost, but you guys really need to do this for yourselves. Support can be helpful, but if you guys really want to go for this, you have to support yourself. You have to build out of the chains you've been in. So yeah, you guys have to build out of the chains you've been in. A lot of people feel the need to have support from other people and feel the need to do these things with other people, and that's why I was mentioning family earlier, feeling the need to make money with others, and that's really awesome. But at the same time, I feel like you guys need to learn how to be independent in this, because it's not an easy road, the road that you're taking, but it's gonna be one that makes you a ton of money by the end of the year. So as of right now, I want you guys to pay attention to your your work. I want you guys to pay attention to the way people communicate with you and what you think that you need to walk away from and cut off, and the people that you guys just need to decide the people that you want to stay with you on this road. Not necessarily supporting in a way of like, I'll follow you to the end, but being there energy wise that's not negative and that doesn't put you down, in order to do something creative. Alright, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you next pick a card reading. Peace out. Hello, pile 2, to your 2021 pick a card career reading. Let's start off with the beginning of the year. I feel like you guys know that you're in a good place right now when it comes to the amount that you're spending. I feel like some of you guys are in a position where I think that you guys know that you're on the right track. And when it comes to you guys, especially in the beginning of the year, you guys have kind of worked towards success in a different way than you have before. It's almost like some of you guys could be going on this kind of career adventure with a partner, a friend, or just new thoughts that you haven't had before. You guys are on a roll in the beginning of the year. We hit the middle of the year. This is where things get kind of complicated. A lot of you guys aren't, well, okay, I'll say this. A lot of you guys just aren't as in love with the creative things that you've put together and have made money off of. Not even creative, career ventures that you guys have made money off of. You guys just aren't as happy about it anymore. There's a lack of not only knowing, but there's something in your life that's becoming too much to carry. It's almost like your job in the beginning of 2021 is not the same job at the end of 2021. And I feel like right now you guys are kind of in this phase of like, I'm making money off of this and I'm okay with it and I feel community with this, but I'm not seeing actual, it's not just happiness, it's there's a sense of liveliness that is gone by the middle of this year. And it's because I feel like you guys know that you guys are probably one of the type of people that take a long time to figure out what they want to do with their lives, and that's okay. But you know, this year is really going to show you what you don't want to do, and I think that that's a big lesson for you guys. Some of you guys are better at your work, and I know that a lot of you guys don't like this. Some of you guys could be Libras or Scorpios, Pisces, or even Aquariuses, but you guys are better independently, and I think that you guys know that, and you kind of got lost in this, do I need others to complete this job, and do I need others, do I need more money to complete what I want to complete? And I'm telling you that you don't. There's a certain point in where you really have to trust yourself this year. But anyway, like I was saying, you guys get to this point where you guys really don't find the sense of liveliness that you once had when you first started your money, career, whatever it may be, vendors. You guys have it's almost like you're trying to convince two parts of yourselves. One is completely done with what you're doing right now, and the other is wanting to go out and adventure something else. A lot of Gemini energy is going on over here too. You guys could be working close to a Gemini, or just thinking a lot, and it's not necessarily thinking bad thoughts or like thinking, negativity all the time, but it's one of those things where you guys are thinking about what are you doing. It's almost like you guys come to this point in which you're like, I thought I liked this, I thought this was gonna be a forever thing for me, and it's just not. We hit around, I'm gonna say this is around February that you guys are starting to kind of feel this energy. A lot of you guys could have plans in February that you're not able to do because of your work, and that's when you guys shift your mindsets from this job is okay to this job is actually hindering me and my money. So we get to near the end of the year, and Nine of Pentacles is really about independence. It's about growing by yourself. I'm gonna urge you guys to try and visualize this year. I feel like that's gonna be super helpful. Visualize what makes you guys not excited, but happy. Not, how can I say this? There's emotion that we go through, and I think that you guys do this not only in your career but in love too, where you guys get extremely excited about something, and that something, whether that's a lump sum of money or a career, whatever it may be, I feel like you guys get extremely excited about it, and you guys kind of forget why you're doing it, or you guys get so excited where you kind of don't look at if it made you happy or not. You guys are just looking at, if it made you happy and comfortable. You guys are just looking at if it makes you want to get up in the morning. And you guys really need to evaluate who you want to be. I'm seeing 3 people in a constant turn of events here. It could either be 2 sides of you, or it could literally be 3 people that you're working with that are giving you money, are working, beside you, helping you. This year, you guys really are working close to 3 people, and those 3 people are going to, I'm seeing 2 out of those 3 people are going to go off into their own ventures, and one of you guys are going to go on a different path, go on a different way. A lot of you guys could be dealing with friends that you really didn't think you would separate from in this way, colleagues that you really didn't think that you would separate from in this way, but I feel like you guys just feel as if you're too different, that you feel too different from these people, and you have to leave. That's a big feeling for you guys. We can leave and we can ditch as much as we want to, but if you don't look at yourself, you're gonna keep leaving and not go anywhere. So overall, we have the 5 of Cups. I don't want you guys to give up on this money endeavor that you're going on when it comes to your career. You guys are gonna find something that a lot of you guys could be more emotional than you feel other people are, but you're gonna find something when it comes to structure. This could be meeting a Capricorn or just working in a really businessy way that you guys find you guys find comfort in it. You guys find a sense of community and you find that you feel helpful when you're in this type of businessy act. It's almost like a hippie being like a contractor or something like that. It's the other side of you that you don't want to explore, that will hold you back. As far as money goes this year, you guys are making money in two different ways. The first way is with what you've been doing, in the place that you kind of feel out of place with. And the second way in which you'll actually make more money is if you choose to be a bit more independent in the way that you think, and the way I feel like an offer is going to come to you guys near the end of 2021 that doesn't necessarily allow you to work with a bunch of people. And if you want to make a bunch of money, then I take it. If not, stick with the job that you've been with. But I do see an offer coming in that you gotta work independently on. And I'm seeing that you guys are happy in both, but when you work independent, when you get that offer in, you're going to switch your mindset a little bit about how you want to make money. So that's Pile 2's reading. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you next pick a card reading. Peace out. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your 2021 career pick a card reading. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. So already I'm feeling like a lot of you guys could have certain disabilities, whether that's physical or mental. A lot of you guys, I'm seeing it's more with like the legs. You guys could be shorter and just need help in certain things, and I feel like you really want to change that. Other than that, for a career specifically, I'm feeling like you guys' mental state is changing. Some of you guys could be going to therapy, or just there's kind of this weird motion of seeing things differently and liking the way that you're seeing things. So before we get into career, you guys, the story that these cards are really telling me is that you guys were okay with the money that you were making. Well, actually, no, you weren't. You were kind of iffy about it. But by the end of 2021, you are willing to step out of your comfortness to go forward in something that really has to do with math making or outside. A lot of you guys could be going for, like, I don't know, taxes, veterinarians, something that you guys are a bit passionate about. Money this year is going to be very up and down. There's going to be extreme highs and lows. Not extreme lows, but lows. You guys are going to be making a lot of money, but and this is weird of you guys to think this, because I feel like some of you guys are very money oriented, but a lot of you guys could be thinking, I'm happy about the money, I'm not happy about the job. You guys find something, and I think a lot of you guys, I know this is a career reading, but a lot of you guys could be meeting new partners that kind of change the way you go for things. A lot of the times we see each other in the way that we want to see ourselves, and I feel like that's a theme for you guys this year. Some of you guys could be Scorpios, some of you guys could be Libras or Aries, but there's a level of stubbornness that comes and shows you what you kind of deserve, and as far as making money goes. By the end of the year, I'm really seeing that you guys are making a lot more money than you have at the beginning of the year. Some of you guys could be searching for jobs right now, and nothing seems to be coming up that, it's not nothing, but there are things that like you really don't like and you really are not trying to work for at all. But you guys learn an important lesson when it comes to the work that you're willing to put in this year. That's not a light one. Some of you guys could be going through your Saturn returns, and it's going to, if you're not, that's okay, but this year is going to show you that you need, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you have this talent and you have this intelligence, but you limit yourself incredibly. You guys don't put in the work that you need to. I feel like a lot of you guys don't give it 100%. You feel in your mind, a lot of you guys could be thinking about it so much that you feel like you're really putting in the work, but most of you guys aren't doing what you need to do to get to the point that you want to go. And I'm sensing because it's comfortability. You guys have a level of, a lot of you guys could be negatively adapting to poor situations where you guys are put in a really crappy situation, and it's okay to make the light out of it, and it's okay to say, well, this is really bad, but I'm gonna be happy in it so I can move forward. But some of you guys have just gotten way too comfortable in BS. You guys could be just living a way that you know that you shouldn't be. A lot of you guys are hindering yourselves from being the person that you know that you can be. By the end of this year, you're looking at your accomplishments and you have this fire to go forward. This year, I'm really sensing 2022 is going to be a really big year for you guys. But in 2021, you guys, there has to be uncomfortability for you guys to step out and make money. Yeah, there has to be a level of you guys really deciding what you want in order to be uncomfortable in it. There's nothing that, what's that quote? There's like nothing good that comes out of being comfortable or something like that. I don't know. But it basically means that what you want is on the other side of what you've been doing or how comfortable you are. A lot of you guys could be going through anger issues or depression that also kind of makes you angry to the point of not wanting to see doing jobs and getting money in a positive way, and so that really keeps you behind too, or makes you feel behind too. And again, a lot of you guys could be disabled mentally or physically, and you feel as if that hinders you from a lot of the things that you can do. An offer for those who I'm talking about that resonates is going to come in, and I feel like you guys choose to take it, and it's really good, but it really challenges you guys. And I feel like a lot of you guys could foresee it already. A lot of you guys could be seeing it already and being like, I don't know if I can do that job, even though I know that it pays really, really well. I don't know if I can do this because of who I've always been and what I've always been able to put in as far as work goes. You guys need to find focus and uncomfortability. You guys need to do things that you guys need to travel on a road that you haven't been on before. That makes you feel weird, because that's where you're gonna find what you love to do. And a lot of you guys in 2021 are going to be finding these passionate things that you may have forgotten that you love to do them, or they're in the forefront of your mind now and you're like, oh yeah, I can still do that. A lot of you guys could be finding that thing that you really, really love in 2021 again. And I'm sensing that it's more the beginning to early middle of 2021 that you guys find this thing. And I feel like a lot of you guys are willing to be uncomfortable for it, and that will push you so far ahead in 2022 that will actually allow you to do the thing that you have always wanted to do, and that's make a ton of money. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your career reading for 2021. Let's get started. So, a lot of you guys immediately I'm seeing are a little darker than others, and I feel like you want to find something creative to do within that. A lot of you guys could be little gothic people, or just gothic in general. There's a lot of darkness around here, but it's not in a way that's like, it's not, how do I say this? It's like happy almost, because it's showing people that they can also be a little weirder than others. A lot of you guys are wanting to start your own businesses in 2021, I'm seeing, and I'm really, really seeing that this is available to you. There's gonna be a moment where you guys have to be a little patient when it comes to paperwork and when it comes to just the real financial stuff of it. There's underlying truths that I feel like somebody's gonna help you with it, but there's underlying problems that needs to happen before you can build this, whether that's a business or just a career, moving ahead or getting money out of this thing. A lot of you guys really want to start a business, and you have this, I really like the person that you guys are. Like, the energy that I'm feeling in these cards are very, very interesting. This year, your personalities might be the forefront of what you want to do as far as career goes. You guys need to get a niche, or like get something that really pulls people in and stick to it. Present something to people that really give them an opportunity to see exactly what you're about. And I don't want you guys to go back into this motion. Some of you guys, I'm getting a lot of energy right now, sorry. Some of you guys have been bullied in the past, made fun of, picked on. Some of you guys have been bullied so much that you kind of transform the way that you look or the way that you speak, act, dress, and you need to have a level of patience with yourself. Some of you guys need to incorporate the person that you are now with the person that you've been, in order to be successful this year. By the end of this year, I feel like you're really close to your goals that you want to create. You're so close that you actually feel like you've accomplished what you wanted. As far as like putting it on paper, I can see that you guys haven't, but as far as emotion goes, I feel like you guys feel as if you've accomplished it so much that it's almost like you manifest it towards you by the beginning of 2022. Like, you feel it like you have, and so by the beginning of 2022, excuse me, 2022, you guys actually do accomplish this thing. Yeah, a lot of you guys a lot of you guys have put yourselves on a sort of back burner when it comes to the money that you're making. As far as, you guys have put money on the back burner and you're more focused on what you actually want to do. Some of you guys could be into furniture a lot, or just being in a home, designing homes, or just being the type of person that knows where things go in a building or a home or some sort of structure. Some of you guys could be with kid or having kids now, and it kind of complicated things and put yourself back a little bit, but I'm seeing that you guys can get right on track again. I want to talk about a little bit more about your childhood, because I feel like that's going to play a big part when it comes to your career this year. Again, a lot of you guys could have been like weirder kids, a little bit gothic, maybe just a little bit weirder than you felt like other people were naturally. And I feel like you're kind of contained in this box, and you could either choose to be who you were and have no one, or be who they wanted and have people. And you guys chose to be who they wanted and have people near you, whether that was your parents trying to fit you in a box, or your friends, or cousins, aunts, other family members, pretty much anybody. You guys could have been trying to get jobs and had crazy hair or piercings or things like that, and it made it really hard, or even other actual kids, and it made it hard for you guys to move and advance in your career. And so you guys kind of shied away from really stepping into a career that that you belong in, because of the person that you were, you shied away from it because you think that people, it's almost like you're that little kid again when you think about the things that you actually want to do, and you don't want to be burned to the stake again from saying and doing and looking the way that you want. But this year, it's going to be one of those years that you really get to show exactly who you were and who you are now. And you really, to make money this year, you need to incorporate both of these patterns, both of these energies, for you guys to be successful. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and some of you guys are kind of remembering right now, trying to remember who you were before you were kind of judged. The overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles, which is again has to do with family and has to do with children and money. There's an opportunity in the beginning of 2021 for you to completely transform how you want to make money. And I feel like you guys aren't afraid to take it. I feel like this is more of you guys aren't afraid to take it, and you guys aren't afraid to go for it, whether that's like, again, with the building your own business, whether that's a building opening up to you, not a building, but like a store opening up to you and it may take a little renovation and a little makeover, but you guys end up taking the offer. That's the kind of situation I'm talking about, and I feel like you guys really do end up taking the offer. The trouble comes in when you're designing your place. Most of the time we see our rooms and we see our homes and we look at the structure and you know, we can really tell about someone's personality based on the things that they have. And for those who I'm talking to, you guys have to make a choice on who you want to show. There's really two parts to you, and I feel like you think one is going to be more successful than the other, but it's really the one that's no one's paying attention to that's going to be more successful, that's going to carry more success onto 2022. Take the person that take the underdog this year. Take the person that's been shoved and pushed off to the side, because that's where you're gonna make your money. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Pick a Card reading. Peace out. Hello, Pile 5. Welcome to your 2021 career reading. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get started. Some of you guys already, I'm sensing, could be going through legal things. Could be wanting to enter law, probably, or just going through a hard time when it comes to paperwork, debts, and a lot of things. Some of you guys are really, really going through it when it comes to bills. I'm really sensing that it's legal. It's home oriented. A lot of you guys could be trying to send your children, if you have any, to schools that you really can't afford, and you're wondering if it will ever stop. I'm not gonna lie to you, the beginning to the middle of 2021 is going to be very interesting when it comes to how much you're willing to stand up, how against like the waves, I want to say. Some of you guys, when it comes to the way that you communicate, it could be a little bit more emotional than others. And I want you guys to sort of slow down when it comes to communication. Some of you guys could be taking advice from loved ones, and because you love them and, you know, presumably they love you, you guys take their advice to heart and you guys use it as like a Bible. When they say certain things that they might even not know about, you guys take it as information that has to be fact. I want you guys to focus on how you interpret what people say to you. Not everything is emotional when it comes to communication. Not everything is as deep as we think it is. And you really have to, a lot of you guys really have to be sort of like a bulldog when it comes to agreements this year, when it comes to your mind and how much you're able to, or not how much you're able to, but what you're willing to listen to. So we get the beginning of the year and we get someone who again is probably going through legal stuff, things that you're not really too proud of saying out loud, but there's help coming towards you. I want you guys to I think this might be like, I don't know, even like a stimulus check. There's random help coming towards you guys. This could be dealing with money, or this could just be dealing with like courage. you guys might listen to a speech or getting a lump sum of money that you've been asking for, and that helps you so much in a way that that completely transforms the ending of 2021. I'm telling you from these cards already, what has been for you will not be by the end of 2021. A lot of you guys are going through it when it comes to money, and that has transferred onto the way that you communicate in general, and the way that you feel about yourselves more. Some of you guys could be asking banks for money that you didn't think that you would ever come across, or you could have a partner that is drifting away, that has lost their job maybe, and when the help comes towards you in 2021, it's not just you that it's coming towards, it's other people. You guys could have 3 kids or 4 kids or be single. If you don't, that's okay too. You guys might be just wanting to do something that takes quite a bit of money, that you are almost begging for. You guys aren't, my advice to you guys is really to not judge yourself so much when you are asking for money. A lot of you guys haven't been put in the situation where you ever had to ask for money before, and now 2021 is going to say, you know what, if you want it this bad, you're going to have to let go of your ego and do this. And it's not something that you're super proud of, but it's something that you do. And because you do this, and because you're saying, you know what, I'm going to move forward, whether it's blood, sweat, and tears at this point, your world changes. And it changes in a way that, I'm not gonna lie, it will put you back in the same situation, but you're gonna get out of it faster. And through this fast pace that you get out of it again, you're going to find money out of it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like, because you guys have been through this, you guys are able to help others and make money out of it. This could be dealing with math, money, anything like that. Or this could be just a general term. This could be a hard situation that you're going through. When it comes to communication, when it comes to justice, where you want to sit, law, where you want to be. You guys are. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. This usually talks about a situation coming to a complete opposite ending. It's not the Death card, but it's something that, it's almost like your world has become again, like it's a wheel turning, and it's almost like a super unlucky person becoming extremely lucky. But by the end of 2021, you guys are going back in that circle that you've been in. And I'm really sensing it's because of money. This isn't really necessarily anything that you're doing spiritually in a sense. This really has to do with the amount of money you have. So you go back again, but this time you're smarter. This time you're a bit faster. This time you can read between the lines. And you're like, okay, you get it faster, and that's when you find this weird passion for helping people in the same situation. And through this, you start to make a little bit of money. I'm not saying that this is a huge money coming in year yet, but go in that wheel again, go in that find passion in helping people with the situation that you've been through. You'll get a little bit of money out of it. Not only will you be happier, but the next time you do it again and you'll get a little more. You'll get a little more, and then all of a sudden it becomes something that's freaking giant. You guys have to be able to have patience this year. you guys are building something outside of yourselves that you're not even aware of yet. This is really, really, really big. And it's just starting. And I know that it's extremely hard right now and frustrating, because I'm seeing that this is something that you guys have been going through in the months prior, and you're still going to be going through it in the beginning of 2021. But through this, you guys are going to find something so little that turns into something that's just freaking massive. So yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you next pick a card reading. Peace out.